Okay, so I did tradings for draft picks only. I didn't keep any of the players that I traded for, so it's fine.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cardinals and the Pats. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
I was just the players.
Face a second and long. Here's Richardson to throw. That is taken in by the tight end. And they work this well outfield across the 45. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 27. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Once more, Gibson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. On third down, here's Richardson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there. It's fourth down. There's Christopher Dunn now for the field goal. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
Throwing Jones. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. Now he's free at the 35.
Whoa.
Finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 38 yards on the scamper there. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
I'm the fuck now.
Now Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a
Thanks
yard
for
to
that
hit the
face mask.
35.
It's bullshit.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Richardson. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Flush to his right. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's McBride.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. Done good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Pats at the line ready to go. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw there complete to Allen. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Yeah, you ain't
passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. Here's Austin. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Well, there's the always dangerous Rondale Moore. He and this offense ready to begin the upcoming series. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go.
Shit.
So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on a return, and the Patriots take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Jones now on 1st down. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. That'll go for a gain of 7.
Yeah, I forgot I signed Keenan Allen. I guess traded him?
Off the play fake. Jones. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st NFL reception goes for 6. And the Pats have got it back to within a score.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7 our score.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. Nifty move. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Gibson going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now from back at the 5. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Gibson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. done good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. To throw again on second down, Jones. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Here comes Antonio Gibson as he's set for another drive. Handful of carries last time out there. Finished it off, Charles, with a short touchdown run.
Yeah, and that's pretty nice for him to be able to do that because normally where they were on the field, it's going to take some muscle to get in there, right? It's going to take some power because things are so stacked up. Well blocked. He was able to get into the end zone somewhat safely.
Yeah, that's the thing. Several of those carries last drive, he had some good holes, some good options. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Off play action. Richardson. That's caught. It's Austin left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Calvin Austin. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime.
This is a complete 180 from last game. Not last game, last game.
Now the lead moves to 17. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Oh, a nice spin. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Now the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And Stevenson's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Inside the 10, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now down for the extra point.
Tragedy.
And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Jones to throw on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now Austin. Escapes the defender, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1 yard gain.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Richardson looking to throw. Finding more on the out route for the completion.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Gibson. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd down, Orr. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
A 3-yard pickup.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a change?
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Back it up.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
How did I miss that
Good
tackle?
effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
That's taken at around the 40. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds them to just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Anthony Richardson, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Done good with the extra point. And this
I don't
one
know
was
how they
over a
won
while
last
ago
game.
as they just add on to that big lead. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. New England's offense set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Take it at the 37. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Up the middle they go. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A give to Gibson running right. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Holding. Offense.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And room there to work it inside the 25. 107 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Now it's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did.